The district provides several services to help students. For instance, each school has a liaison and a clerk to help them overcome obstacles to education. And it's not just the school system that's helping homeless youth get back on track. CCTV's Rosa Kazan has insight.
I was sleeping on trains for a little while. No cars or nothing like that, but mostly trains and friend houses.
23-year-old Anthony Johnson found himself on the streets after he had his first baby at the age of 18. He fell out with his family and has been homeless ever since.
Around that time when I had the baby, I dropped out.
You didn't finish high school?
No, because I was too scared about the money.
Anthony survived by panhandling, taking occasional showers in adult shelters, an experience he'd rather forget.
You got a lot of people that gave up on themselves, and you got a lot of people that hold that weight. And out of all that, you in a room with a lot of crazy people, so it makes you feel very unwelcome sometimes.
So when a youth shelter opened up in Chicago's impoverished South Side, Johnson seized the chance.
Fires, you get to wash your clothes, you get to eat, you get out the cold.
He has been coming here for 2 years, every night.
These are our lockers. They just got installed.
Flora Koppel has been working with unaccompanied homeless youth for over 2 decades. Many run away from abusive homes. Some get turned away by their families.
Sometimes if they reveal that they're gay or lesbian, the parent or caregiver says, go away. Sometimes if a youth gets pregnant or the parent or caregiver says, you can't stay in our house.
You see the curly tail? Yay!
21-year-old Precious Edwards and her 20-month-old son Josiah live on another housing estate run by Unity Parenting and Counseling. It's called transitional housing.
I never thought I would put a baby in that type of situation.
Edwards had a job and was pursuing a college degree when the house she shared went into foreclosure. She found herself living out of her car, unable to rent another apartment on her $8.50 an hour minimum wage.
It was horrible just because I couldn't take my child and feed him. I couldn't take him to the kitchen if he was just hungry.
She says the program threw her lifeline.
It's not a certain type of person that goes homeless. People just have hard times, and sometimes people need help in a hard time.
While volunteers in programs like Stand Up for Kids distribute food and clothes and organize homework nights, actual shelters are far and few between. This is one of the 4 youth shelters here in the city of Chicago, offering just over 350 beds, a drop in the ocean, experts say, for an estimated 11,000 unaccompanied youth who experience homelessness. That's according to Chicago Coalition for the Homeless, which counts homeless teens and youth between the ages of 14 and 21 without a parent or legal guardian.
There's a huge lack of resources, so a lot of these young people are more hidden. They're not really out on the streets. They're not in shelters. They're staying with families, staying with friends, couch surfing.
Malik says they need a different set of age-appropriate services and shelters to help stop homeless youth from becoming homeless adults. Johnson, who now works in a grocery store, says he just wants help, not a handout.
I don't think that I need to make a certain choice or nothing like that. I just think I need somebody there.
Rosa Kazan, CCTV, Chicago.